RM2S presents Lessons of Life.
Yes. Romy Mac, once again, my friend, back with another lesson in life, right? This rendition is about pain. I'm sure we all know about pain. Pain is something that affects us all, and it's all about how we respond to pain will determine our life and what we do with it. Now, some people run in a hole. They go through pain, they run away from the pain. I was one of them, that would just run away from everything and just try to hide and think that will make the pain go away. But pain is nothing but the lesson. And the only way you get the lesson is if you go through it, right? Like, there's a lot of people that came to do us harm because they didn't love themselves. So they had to come across us and do what was done to them in order to make themselves feel better. And truthfully, they only feel worse, like deep down inside. I mean, it's a temporary fix, like to see someone endure pain. But long term, it eats at you, you know what I mean? And pain is, it hurts. You know what I'm saying? Like, pain is something that, it fucks with you. And it can alter your mindset of how you see people. People that were sworn to protect you. People that said they would never hurt you. It showed you how human people are. That's what pain does. And pain is all a part of the process. So, what do you do when you experience pain? You embrace it. That's the best way to get through it. The only way to get over it is to get through it. You got to go through the pain. And that pain sometimes may come from a family member, it may come from your best friend, it may come from something at work, but you control. If it isn't physical, you control what that pain does. You know what I'm saying? And how it affects you. And by that, I mean understanding somebody needs your permission to offend you. So you got to control the pain as much as you can. We've been conditioned that when somebody does this, that we ought to respond this way because of the pain. But we can also condition ourselves to respond a different way when we get hit with pain. And let's not give people power over us. Like, if we're sitting there waiting for our abuser to apologize, we may be in pain forever. Because it's not gonna always go that way. They're not going to always see the error of their ways. They probably believe that they were doing, the right thing. No one sets out. I mean, don't get me wrong. They have people that set out to do wrong, you know what I mean? But there are people that really feel like they're in the right when they do certain things, especially when that means inflicting pain onto others. But all you can do is worry about yourself. That's the only thing you have control over. So control yourself, control your mind, control the way you respond to things. And for sure, it's a way that you can protect yourself, protecting your house. You know what I'm saying? I always tell my friends and anybody else I talk to in conversation about look at your peace of mind like a home. You got to protect your house, no matter what happened. No matter what's going on outside your house, protect it. That's none of your business. What people do outside of you is none of your business. But if you open that door to that pain that comes in, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna fuck with you. If you go look in the window and see what they got going on, you know what I'm saying? There are people out there that's trying to cause pain, it will fuck with you. So it's like learning to protect your mind against those that have been sent out to, try to tear you down because of their own insecurities. And that's really what it boils down to. It boils down to insecurities that people have within themselves, and they have to tear you down in order to feel better. You know what I mean? Like, because people that are, doing things to better themselves don't have time to worry about tearing another person down. You know what I'm saying? They say small minds talk about people, and large minds talk about ideas. And so understand when people are there to cause you pain, they're also there to help you grow. The universe is sending you lessons and people coming into your life that you feel cause you pain. But you got to also understand that you take accountability for what gets to you. So if it's not physical, then you decide whether or not it bothers you. And you can just decide to be unbothered, and it will not bother you. When you choose to be bothered, it's going to bother you. We have so much power in our minds. We have power in the tongue, and we got power in our minds. So if indeed you decide that, yes, I want to be bothered, I want to be upset because this happened to me, then you're going to be upset. That's how great and powerful the mind is. Because you think about if you go overseas, right, and you go speak into a country that doesn't speak your language, if you say something like derogatory in our American language to them, they're not going to know what it means, so therefore they're not going to respond. So we've been conditioned by our society, because we speak the language, to respond this way. But all I really want to say is that you can control that pain by controlling your mind. And the more you control your mind, the more you control your life. And if you can control your life, you can actually live happily. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, happiness is not promised to any of us. You know, that's why they call it the pursuit of happiness. But you can live instead of exist, is what I'm saying. So do your best to not allow pain to get to you. Endure that pain, and do your best to get, like I said, do your best to overcome any obstacle that comes your way. And know that you are powerful enough to do that. You've made it through 100% of your bad days already. Do not allow yesterday to influence today. And that is what the fuck pain can do if we continue to dwell on it. We feed our pain by thinking about it. The more we think about negative thoughts, the bigger they get. The more we feed our fears, the bigger they get. So, just starve that motherfucker. Starve pain, starve, all of that stuff. Starve all your fears. Starve stop feeding pain and work on you. And understand that pain is there to help you grow. Pain is where the lesson is. So, so when you feel in pain, when you feel like you're alone, when you know that you're not, know that there are people out there that's going through pain just like you. And life is going to, to knock you down, like Sylvester Stallone says in Rocky Balboa when he's talking to his son. Like, life, ain't nobody gonna hit you harder than life. But it's all about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. You gotta keep moving forward. You gotta move through the pain and watch life adapt to you. You will get stronger. You're stronger just by facing your pain. And that's all we got on this. That's all we got about pain.